Hey guys, I'm Lenny, and today I love killing rabbits. I have added tooltips to animals, so if you hover over them you can actually see the name of the animal. And I have added a cat, because I used to have a cat. I hope she's still alive. But I had to move out without her, so I kinda miss her. And so I made a cat for myself. It was really painful to get the animation to look at least like it's a cat. I spent like 3 times more of my total time just working on the graphical part. The code was just, super simple. I got it. I have introduced a new behavior into the game, and that's a following behavior. That's what the cat is doing. She's just idle when she's close enough to me. Sometimes she just moves on its own, but not really much. But if I move, she starts to follow me, and she's kind of leashed to me right now. And if I break the leash by moving too far, she can't actually follow me right now, because I have limited her territory to like this area or bigger area. But when I break the leash, she can't actually reach me, and she stops following me. But if I get close enough again, she's gonna start following me. I have limited her speed. For cats, I'm probably gonna leave it like that, because cats don't really follow humans. They just do their things. Sometimes they follow them just to get the food, alright? But for dogs, which I want to add as well, I'm gonna have to make two like animations. One for when the dog is just slowly moving towards me, and when I'm like further away, the dog will actually start running. Also, I want to add taming into the game. As you won't have any animals from the beginning, you'll have to tame them to gain them, and you'll have to feed them and treat them in order to gain their trust, and in order to like make them work together with you. As I'd really like to have a hunting dog, or like a grizzly or whatever. I used to play Ultima Online, where you could tame grizzly bears and use them for fighting or hunting, and that's what I've loved, so I want to add that as well. Alright, about the code, what's new? I have added a new option. It's not here actually. When I was working on the graphical part, you have to reload the game in order to see changes done to those animations. So I have reworked that, and when I press F9, it reloads all resources. Instead of this method being, or this block being just static, being preloaded when the class is instantiated or just made, I have made it into a method which I call before the game itself is loaded, and then if I need to, I can just press F9, and that calls the same method, just reloads all the resources. That helps me a lot, because I can see the animation in action without having to reload the game. About the graphics, it was really painful. Let me show you. As you can see, I have tried many different things. Oh, that's too small. The first one was kinda an experiment. I'd like to add bigger animals, bigger cats into the game, and I might build up on that, but I think I'm gonna scratch that. So it looked horrible. It was just, painful to watch. So then I started recreating like from what I've seen on an image how cats move, and I came up with this. Funny thing about cats is that they move their rear leg first, and before it touches the ground they start moving their front paw second, and then the other side. So they move like one side then the other side, and it's really hard to like make them look 3D because they have a very weird fur, and it's really hard to make them look like they're not flat. At least for me it was really difficult. So I went from this just to this. I doubled those lines to make the animal bigger, and I used 2 colors just to make the difference between right side and left side, so I can actually see how the animal walks. And then I have moved to this. I've just added few colors and a shadow, and that's it. Oh yeah, I forgot, I kinda missed this little dot right here. That actually makes the eye look more green, I guess. My cat had green eyes, so alright, let's get back into the game. Yeah, you can see the green eye, maybe that 1 pixel, and now it's really hard to see. If I press F, yeah, the eye is a little bit slightly more visible. Graphics are really hard for me. But I'm learning and I'm getting better at them, at least I hope so. And the front is just, I found some like frame which I built on, so it was easier to make. I still had trouble with the tail, which I had to make like bigger in order to be seen in the game, because when it was on one line, like a not connected line, it wasn't really visible against the background, because the background is really kind of funny. I'll have to work on that as well, so objects on the map are more visible. I still have a lot of things to do. This is like version 2.16, and I intend to go up to 0.9999. So it's like, yeah, 2.2% finished. Alright, what else I've done? I think that's it. Let me just check my repository. About the behavior, let's go back into the code. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a behavior trigger somewhere around here. I've actually refactored this method on this class as well, so all the simple getter and setter methods are down. Where did I move those behavior types? Okay, there we go. So following is here. That's the leash settings. If the cat is too far away, it's gonna ignore its default settings and it's just gonna rush towards me or move towards me, and it's trying to reach my exact location, but it won't actually reach the location because it's gonna stop on this. That's gonna prevent it from reaching my the exact same location every time. I think you cannot actually kill the cat right now, which is good. At least I hope so. But you definitely would be able to butcher it if it's dead. That was one nasty thing I had to do, because every animal in the game has to have meat count, bone count, leather count, intestines count. So I had to add that to the cat as well, which made me kinda, yeah, felt bad. But hey, if you're desperate enough, I guess, and it's a survival game, yeah, let's not go there. I have improved one more thing. I added a settings in the game back in the day that enabled me to create just one image like that, and then depending on the direction the animal is moving or the object is headed, it would flip the image. So if the cat was moving to the right, it would flip the image and the cat would be looking to the right. And that settings was kind of weirdly placed in all over the code, because there wasn't any central place where I could fit it in, and I finally found one. When I'm calculating the next position for the animal or just moving object, I just check the current location and the target location and then set the flipped flag, which is super easy right now, and that made the code more readable for me. Alright, that's pretty much everything. So I got a cat right now. Even though I couldn't bring her here. I do miss her. Well, we actually had 2 cats, and yeah, I miss them both. One of them was a little bit louder than mine. It was kind of weird noise instead of just meowing, but it was fun. Alright, see ya guys next time.